Hey guys, Kart here with a top 10 video. Today we're going to look at my top 10 Mario Kart tracks from Mario Kart Double Dash. Remember, this is my list, so if your tracks aren't in this order, I'm sorry. There are 16 possible tracks to choose from, not including battle stages.
Number 10.
Sherbet Land. I love the snow, so this had to be on the list somewhere. I used to love starting off the race bad as Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, getting a chain chomp then smashing everyone out the way in the narrow tunnel. While the freezies, the shy guys and the skiddy floor are annoying, this is still a fun track, and I think it should be brought back in Mario Kart 8. Number 9. Wario Stadium. This track feels like a track. It's made for racing, whereas tracks like Dry Desert are just pathways. While I do prefer the Wii version of this track, this version is still fun, until you go into a big muddy swamp near the start. The music is also fantastic, it really fits well with the track. The music is also on Wario Coliseum, which is also a really good track.
Number 8.
Peach Beach. While this track is really fun, has great music and is based off of Delfino Plaza, which is in one of my favourite games ever, this track can get on my nerves. An example of this is when you go off the ramp at the start to do the shortcut. You can either drive freely on over the sand, or go swimming in the pool of water that really slows you down. It's best to take a mushroom if you're going to attempt this. Then to top it off, you have Cataquacks. Oh my god. Other than these two obstacles, this track is near perfect, even if it is rather short.
Number 7.
Daisy Cruiser. This track shares the music from Peach Beach, but damn, this track is so much better. It's based on a giant boat, where you must go around a pool, into a dining area, then back out onto the top deck. I love the little part where you can drop down a hole and get shot out of the cannon chimney thingy. I really can't think of anything that bad about this track, even the length is perfect. Number 6. Baby Park. Wow, this track is a definition of chaotic. Shells flying everywhere, bananas all over the place. But that's what makes this track great. It's like balloon battle whilst you're racing. Dodging the Bowser shells and giant bananas while trying to stay ahead is a challenge, but it's extremely fun. This track is very short, but to make up for it, it has 7 laps. The design is as basic as you can get. It's just a rectangle with circle edges. The music is great and it only plays on this track. Rainbow Road. I know a lot of people will probably expecting this to be in the top 3, but no. It's a great track that looks beautiful, but there are better tracks to come. The music on this track is said to be one of the best Rainbow Road themes yet, and I agree, though it's not the best. It's still one of the best though. This track delivers the challenges the other Rainbow Roads do, especially towards the middle of the lap, where the floor begins to spiral, and there are boost pads on the floor. I don't really have much else to say, so let's move on to the next one.
Number 4.
Bowser's Castle. This track has the best Bowser Castle theme of all time in my opinion. You start off going through a hallway with thwomps, then you move into a room full of lava and a ramp. Then a spiralling slope up into the turning fire room. Then you go through the last part where a robotic Bowser is shooting fire at you. Then one last jump and the lap's over. It's not too complicated and it's not too simple. This is a good track regardless of whether you like it or not. The shortcut on this track is awesome, you can skip about 5 seconds each lap. This is currently my favourite Bowser's Castle track from any Mario Kart and definitely deserves to be its place at number 4 on this list. Oh yeah, and listen to this music. Number 3. Dino Jungle. This track is one of the most creative tracks in the game. The music, the wooden bridges, the dinosaurs, it all feels very prehistoric. I feel as if the stage is a mix of Wario and Donkey Kong, as the pterodactyls are from the game Wario World, and the jungle atmosphere kind of feels like Greenhorn Forest, which was an area in the game. But then I think it's Donkey Kong's track, because it's in the jungle, and that's where pretty much all of his games are based. It's quite interesting really. I used to love saving my mushroom and jumping the gap in the cave when I was younger. The worst bit was when you were first on the final lap, and you hit a water chute just before the end. Number 2. Wario Coliseum. This had to be on the list, as Wario is one of my favourite characters from any franchise. The track is perfect, from the massive ramp near the start to the leap of faith near the end. My advice for this track is use Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong and place giant bananas on the end of ramps. It's like 75% chance a CPU will just drive into it and fall to their death. The track shares its music with Luigi Stadium, which I mentioned earlier. It also only has 2 laps as it's a very long track. This course had some of the biggest jumps in any Mario Kart game. My favourite part was always jumping across the big gap towards the end whilst trying to hit the item boxes and have a safe landing. Now since I hate it when people take ages recapping what they've just said, I'll just display the track's positions on screen now. Number 1. DK Mountain. This track is holy. This isn't just my favourite track from Mario Kart Double Dash, this is my favourite track of all time. You begin riding up a small slope, then get shot out of a cannon at 192 miles per hour or something like that. Then you land on a volcano. You then go off multiple ramps whilst hitting item boxes. Then you must go down a muddy path where giant boulders will knock you flying. Then there's a sharp turn with no guardrails. And then a couple more corners where you can perform a shortcut. Then across the wavy bridge to the finish line. Placing fake item boxes and bananas on the bridge is the best. Watching people behind on the minimap being reset to the start of the bridge makes you feel like king of the jungle. I'm so glad this track was on Mario Kart Wii. It was perfect to do tricks off of, especially when you get onto the volcano. My brother used to tell me if I played on the parade cart on this track 1,000 times, I could get into the volcano. Yeah, I was really gullible. I would come home every day when I was younger and play this game till my eyes couldn't stay open anymore, and this was the track I would always play. As you can probably tell, This track means a lot to me, and it's probably mainly just nostalgia. But even if this track came out today, I think I would still love it. There's no reason not to. This track shares its music with Dino Dino Jungle, which is also an excellent jungle track. I hope you enjoyed my list of tracks. Mushroom Highway would have been on here, but I've had too many bad experiences with the Caterpillar bus and the bomb cars. And also, I didn't include the circuits because I find them boring. I don't hate them, I just think that if you want a normal track, you shouldn't be playing Mario Kart, you should be playing Ridge Racer or something else. Thanks for watching. In the future, I hope to do a playthrough of this game maybe. But until then, I'm just going to be carrying on doing top 10s and other videos. So yeah. Comment which top 10 you want to see next. It can be anything gaming related. See you next time.